Good morning, welcome to a new market update, and Bitcoin is doing great. We've hit 60k and there's some very bullish news when it comes to the futures ETFs, as they might be starting within a week from now. But before we're going to continue, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also do not forget to check out my Twitter and Instagram where you can find daily content on the markets. And also, if you can help me out, do not forget to just like this YouTube update, as that's helping me to grow this channel. So what we're seeing here is that the SEC is poised to allow the first US Bitcoin futures exchange traded fund to begin trading within a few weeks. And it's not going to be a Bitcoin ETF with Bitcoin as collateral, but it will be a Bitcoin ETF with a futures contracts or based on futures contracts which were filed under mutual fund rules that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has said provide significant investor protections. A spokesman for the SEC declined to comment, so that is still not official, but it could be happening within a few weeks from now, and that could be pushing the price of Bitcoin towards a new all-time high. And that's yet what we've seen during the night. We've had a pretty decent move towards the all-time high region as we've been touching 60k, which is a beautiful example of the strength of the markets right now and why we're still going to see a new run happening. So the scenario that I've made earlier is still happening at this stage. We are touching 60k, we are still grinding up, and since we've had the correction to 40k, we didn't really get any corrective move at all when it comes to the markets. And it's not granting you any opportunity to get into it yet at this stage. While we're also seeing this strength on Bitcoin, we're seeing weakness on the altcoins. So even though we've had a beautiful bounce back up of Bitcoin or against Bitcoin yesterday, we still are not seeing too much strength on the altcoin market. So it's still not the right time to be in them, and I'm assuming we're still going to see strength on Bitcoin for the coming weeks in the scenario that I've made here, in which a test of 70k is most likely going to take place within a month from now before we get a final corrective move, retest of the range that we've just been cracking through before we're going to test a new all-time high region and going to finalize this entire bull cycle, as the assumption of going towards a 200 to 300k is still there. So at this stage, Bitcoin is doing great. Let's look at the lower time frames, in which we have some critical levels that we should be watching if you want to still enter. The lower time frames, we've had a corrective move towards 54k, fast bounce back up. I also stated that if we would have lost 55.7, I would assume that we're going to test that lower bound region, and we are just continuing the momentum since, as we can see. Also, when it comes to the entire trend, it's not granting you any opportunities at all, just like we have been witnessing previously when it comes to the run in August as well. So right now, we're just having this nice run to the upside, in which a very important one to remember is the level that you should be taking care of, the level of importance before we're going to have another heavy corrective move, which is this entire low around 56.6. I think that most of the markets or traders at this point have their stop loss stated below this level, through which if you want to get into the market, this green zone is the entry point, or at least the support resistance level. And if we're going to lose this green zone, we fast forward all the way back towards 53.5k, through which it's a very important one to remember. And if at some point, and that's probably what we're going to see at 65 to 70k, we're going to get a wash like this, taking out the lows below the levels before we're going to reverse and have the actual bull market taking place on the altcoins as well. Ethereum against USDT, pretty much the same view. We flipped a few important levels and we started grinding back up, in which the critical level that I've stated was the area around 34, and we've had that run since, in which we're currently facing the actual resistance zone before we can start continuing breaking through important levels here. And I think the actual bull market on altcoins is still going to happen when Ethereum is going to crack the all-time high and Bitcoin had its final slight corrective move. So I'm assuming that the actual bull market on altcoins is going to take place in December to probably March, April in Q1 of 2022. It's a small update, but I hope you have enjoyed this small one. I'll be back later today with a fresh new update and tomorrow as well. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you again soon.